welcome to the channel. And this time that it's time for the test run. It's time for pushing the boundaries and finding out how we get on with Otto, and really testing the limits of the battery, the water, and the bikes as well, because we put the bikes on the back, and let's see what happens. So enjoy the next couple of videos.
And we're on our camping trip. We're on our 4th night of staying in this beautiful campsite. There we are. The roof's down at the moment because we're trying to get as much power to the solar panels as possible. It's stunning. It's called 2K Hot Springs, and it's got springs of water everywhere, dotted everywhere, and beautiful pools that you can chillax in. A fabulous little stream. It's stunning. We love it here. Clean, tidy showers, toilets. This is what I mean about fresh water. So wherever you camp, there is a tap and there is spring water underneath. Fabulous, amazing. Cycling, mountain biking. Oh, it's just beautiful, and we're the only ones here. We arrived Saturday. There were a few people here, lots of children loving the water, and by Sunday night we were on our own. The owner is amazing, really helpful, all through WhatsApp and messaging, but really helpful. We've been for a cycle ride. We've got our bikes with us, so we had a cycle. Went into a little town. Mike needed bolts because he's doing work on the truck as we're camping. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's full of palm trees, and the owner owns 250 acres. So Mike's got a little time off. It's end of term 2. And we decided to do 11 nights camping in Malaysia with the sole purpose of a big trial out with different things. Mike will tell you more about the bikes we've brought and the rack. We researched this place. Actually was recommended to us by a camper when we were in Cameron Highlands. Oh, what a recommendation. And then we're going towards the east coast. We stop in another woodland area for 3 nights, and we finish our trip on the east coast, where we hope to try out our kayak. So here is another pool, not used, but he's got lots of little springs. He's also got 4 dogs, I love dogs, but I'm not sure that these dogs liking me at the moment. So hopefully they're sleeping in this heat. I'm now taking you down to the pools. Look at it. Do you know? There's no rubbish here. It's really respected site, and they're building it up. They're doing some work. You can see ahead of me they're building a new shower unit. This area undercovers their area. I don't think they stay up here, the owners, but this is like where they base themselves when they're having people to stay. And we're heading towards the pools. This one's the hot one. We're not stopping there, but it's very hot. Very, very hot. Beautiful, beautiful. And you've got another pool here. And this pool is lukewarm. And you can see the shade of the pool. It's really lovely, and it's crystal clear water. It's beautiful. But again, I won't be going in that one. And then you've got the final pool. And this is my pool. My private pool. It's a lot cooler. Not even though the sun's been on it, you've got some shade. But look at that view.
So we got some cooking going on. This is dinner setting up. You can see the gas stove cooking there. Looks like nice lovely lamb chops, almost done. Ooh, yummy. But I come to show you this, what's happening here. So this is the battery that we use for the fan, and it's almost charged. Once this hits green, we can take this off to switch the inverter off. We've got a small little power bank recharging. We've got some GoPro chargers here, and I've got a sneaky feeling we are close to the limit. Let's have a little look. Oh yeah, you can see that. That's down to 12 volts. So let's get into the limit. When we switch the inverter off, once this is charged, oh, and it's got a green light, so that's perfect. So I'm going to switch this off now and get this charged, and I can even see a GoPro battery which is charged as well, so there's going to be less pull on the battery. So we'll let you know how it goes a little bit later. Well, after reaching the first campsite, it was very clear that we have an issue. Yeah, I knew that there was going to be a couple of jobs that I needed to do before we left. I actually managed to put some stuff on the roof of the truck, and I was a little bit worried about weight. I'm still worried about weight, but I put a storage box, and I wanted to get hold of a box to store the Stalag, so I've done that and put that on the roof. However, there's a bit of a tight fit, so I couldn't do everything just before we left, so I had to do that at the campsite. That's done, but it is heavy, so I'm monitoring that. It was tricky to push everything up once everything was on there, but it still went up and it's staying up. So I'm a little bit worried about wear and tear, long-term use, and we may have to address that, maybe change actuators, but we'll see how we get on with that. Storing the things on the top of the box is, well, let's put it this way. Well, that's just one of the issues. Storing things on top of O2 and putting things on the truck. Well, we need to do that. We need to have the space to do that. And we have got limited space, which is why when we got hold of some e-bikes, we want to take them with us. Nothing wrong with that idea. And if you've watched some previous videos, you'd look at some of the ways in which we're going to fit them at the back of the truck. However, it hasn't turned out well. And that's part of the problem now. We have a new problem, a new issue.